More trouble in Steeler Nation. Once again, it's the Boston Clinic and more. Y'all know what the business is. Your boy CJ Goodfella back talking another NFL video. We've been kind of following the Le'Veon Bell situation. And yes, we do talk more than boxing, not the name fool you. You can go through our NFL playlist, NBA playlist, all types of playlists we got, man. And they categorize most of our content in there. All right. But Antonio Brown got into it on Twitter with a former Steelers exec that credited Ben Roethlisberger with 100% of Antonio Brown's success. And we'll get into the tweet. I screenshotted it. And basically, what the former executive said, he was there from 2010 to 2017. And I'll link an article in the description so you know the trill, you know the background story to it. All right. Basically, what happened was, okay, he just said that, Antonio Brown was over there ranting this weekend. And I guess this was in a rebuttal, what he said right here, okay? Here it comes up right now. He says, whatever his name is, Ryan Scarpino, AB needs to thank his lucky stars because he was drafted by a team that had Ben, and Ben got AB paid. You know damn well, or darn well, he wouldn't put up those numbers for other teams. And, Antonio Brown say, trade me, let's find out. And at the end of the day, man, Antonio Brown's story is a story of trials and tribulations. He was supposed to go to a big school. I think it might have been Florida State. Down there in Florida, mom kicked him out the house when she got remarried. He had to find his own way, sleeping house to house. And, eventually grades wasn't good enough to go to where he wanted to go. Went to JUCO, got it together, made it to Western Michigan. Was a 6th-round pick. Didn't run a fast 40, but he dedicated himself. And, I'm tired of these quarterbacks, man. Getting credit for everything, okay? They get credit for everything, all right? Oh, he made Ben Roethlisberger. He made Antonio Brown. Man, a lot of them receivers, you got receivers that work both ways that probably be a lot better if they had better quarterbacks, and I don't think this situation. Antonio Brown is a beast. You put him wherever, he gonna succeed, man. You know what I'm saying? He like a roach. Not to be used bad, but, in a nuclear war, the roach is the only thing that's going to survive on this planet, And whatever you throw at him, and life proves that Antonio Brown is going to succeed. He perseveres, man. He's that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just tired of that, man. What about all the receivers that got hooked up with shitty ass quarterbacks? Do y'all say, oh, if it wasn't for D.D. Westbrook, Blake Bortles wouldn't have got paid. If it wasn't for Allen Hurns, Allen Robinson, Blake Bortles wouldn't have got paid. Wouldn't have got paid. No, you know what I'm saying? It's a one-way street, and I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I think that's fugazi. Either way, it's whack. But the quarterback continues to get all the credit, so trade him then. Even though he's not part of the team no more, and the Steelers are breaking down quick. Le'Veon Bell, it was just a trickle effect, man. Le'Veon Bell started the end of this, but I said it before. This was the Pittsburgh Steelers. Their window was closing after this year. If they didn't get it done this year, it was over with. And with them crumbling right now, Le'Veon Bell laid the groundwork. He kind of cracked the foundation. Now AB mad again. Last year they got to opening up their mouth about James Harrison going to the Patriots, spilling tea out the locker room. It's just been, it's against the Steeler code, man. I'm not a Steeler fan or, whatever. I don't have nothing against them. But, man, that's against any locker room code. Anytime, you start spilling shit out the locker room, man, about former players and stuff of that nature, that's weak, man. And they've been talking on Le'Veon Bell's contract situation, and AB like, trade me. And then if you look back at it, in the past, Ben Roethlisberger went through all that situation, which I'm not going to touch on. People know about it. And the Steelers stood behind him, all right? Antonio Brown, trade him then. Even though this dude ain't an executive, but trade him and see what happens. Trade him to the Patriots and see what they do with him. Trade him to Drew Brees, see what they do with him. Trade him to Aaron Rodgers, see what they do with him. He going to put up numbers regardless, man. He's resilient, and he's a baller, and he worked hard for a spot. And, at the end of the day, may it be Ty Haley's system or whoever runs the system now, he's been an integral part, and his route running ability, his overall receiver ability speak for itself. You got to put some respect on AB name, man. And this executive sound like he got sour grapes. He need to shut the hell up, man, and let the Steelers be. Hopefully, Le'Veon Bell show up at some point. They can get this together. But right now, the Steelers didn't handle this entire situation the way it should have been. If they never really should have talked on James Harrison. I think that's what it started. And then they should have never really talked on Le'Veon Bell. And it's like a trickle-down effect. All them doing all that riff-raff and that talking, that's not what that organization is indicative of and represents. So, they can get it together. They got veteran leadership, but, it is what it is, man. If they don't really shut this shit down right now and cut the childish shit and make the run like they can make the run, the window is over for the Steelers, man. They're not going to win a championship with this core they got right now. Obviously, Le'Veon Bell is probably not going to stay next year, even if they pay him, what he believes he owed, unless somebody truly lowballs. All the other offers are lowball. But it's the Boston Clinic. Good morning. You can follow us on social media. All the links are in the description or drop-down box as well. If you'd like to make a donation, PayPal links there as well. We'll wait till we go live. But better than a donation, go ahead and share the video on social media, tweet the videos out, whatever it may be. We gone.